Tony D and Little Joan, and this is a screenwriter's rant on Young Werther, as in Werther Originals, I guess. A romance movie about a slightly odd dude who's in love with this girl, and she doesn't love him back, but gee, I wonder what the ending of this is. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 16. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. I will be in Tom's River for the Tom's River Elks Lodge show at the Elks Lodge there from 10 to 4 on Sunday. So come on out if you're in the area for the comic book show. It's a big comic book show. All right. So young Werther is supposed to be a quirky, weird kind of guy. And he's rich and he falls in love with this girl, but she's got a fiance, and he's trying to rival him in some way. Written and directed by Jose Alavino, Gilles Corbett, Lorsi Renko. I don't know if that's one name or two guys, one with two names and one with three names. Anyhow, the blonde is cute. December 13th, if you're interested. And it's pretty much your standard romance movie. You know what it feels like? It feels like a movie written by someone who is writing it for women. And it's based on a book. So I don't know who wrote the book, I'm wondering. I don't know. But it feels like it's based on a character that women would think are quirky. He's not actually quirky. He's like a little quirky, just like in a cute way that women could like him. So like if a guy like him acted this way and he wasn't already amazingly handsome, then they'd want nothing to do with him. But because he's handsome, they're like, oh, it's so quirky. Like, that's kind of what it feels like. So the first act, Werther is a weirdo. Kind of, not really. And he's going abroad to meet girls and, study things. He's supposed to be a nerd, but he's not really. Again, he's like a girl's version of nerds, I guess. He runs into this girl, Allison Pill is the actress's name, and she's a forceful woman, and he immediately falls in love, and he does a bunch of stuff to meet her, and then starts making his move, and she says something like, oh, I forgot to tell you I'm engaged. Oh wow, kind of a big omission there, Allison. Anyhow, now he's devastated, but he's not going to give up, and he keeps going after her. And normally that would get you a restraining order, but in the movies, he eventually wins her love, would be my guess, in the third act. So this is a romance movie. And it's not the worst romance movie I ever saw. I mean, the music's not great. I like the cast. I'll say that. I do like the cast. And I don't mind the characters, but it needs to be funnier for me. For me, it needs to be funnier. I think for people looking for a romance movie, mostly 99% women, I think it'll be funny enough. I think if you wanted your boyfriend to watch this movie, it would be a full-blown comedy. So, ladies, don't make your boyfriend watch this movie, would be my advice. Let's see what it says in the IMDb. Let's see if we got a better sort of synopsis here. Young Werther. There it is. Werther, carefree and charming young writer, stumbles across the love of his life only to find that she's engaged. Against his best friend's urgings, Werther turns his world upside down in a misguided and hilarious quest to win her heart. I don't know how hilarious is, but, it's not completely unamusing. Scott Thompson's in it from Kids in the Hall. So he's not unfunny, but it doesn't. It looks like, again, very light funny. Like if you put like three more jokes in it, it would be too funny for its audience. You know what I mean? It'd be too much of a comedy, and I think most of the women would like tune out. Oh no, this is too silly. Like, I think that's the sweet spot for a female audience in a romance movie. Like, they want him to be quirky and funny, but not too quirky and funny. Not actually quirky and funny. Not guy quirky and funny, or else he'd be a total freaking weirdo. And then, he somehow wins the girl. Would I see it? Oh God, no. Hell to the no. Um, you know, I don't think my girlfriend has much of a chance convincing me to see this thing. But if you were just dating someone, maybe, and you were sort of trying to score some points, if you're in the doghouse, gentlemen, and you wanted to score some points and watch this with your girl, I mean, it wouldn't be complete torture. At least Scott Thompson's in it. He's kind of funny. But, yeah, it's not for me. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joe. Check me out tomorrow at the Toms River Jersey Shore Comic Con in Toms River, New Jersey at the Elks Lodge. That's from 10 to 4 on Sunday. And then at 7 p.m., we'll be doing the live stream where we do it live. Right, little dog? Thank you. Anyhow, that's it. We'll see you.